Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside...
This man really on Space Jam. Oh, that's buzzing.
Perry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. At Barclays Center, the fans here in Brooklyn amped up for their Nets. Middleton for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augden, but also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Tim Burke, Buck Champ, Bill Jones, and up and coming, and Christian Wood.
Good mention. Now, Giannis. James Harden missing on the three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Harden inside the three-point line. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the lead.
Poked away. And here we go. Harden missing again. The Bucks with a quick start to this game.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And you know, like the Skyhook, an incredible shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move structure change.
And here's Harris from the arc.
That's crazy.
Doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. Pass to Tucker for three. Rebound, Brooklyn. thanks to that step back, floating over to the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
Not to mention 4-point plays.
Nice.
Up until recently,
Damn.
teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. The first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
It's Giannis with the drive. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off and one stride gets by everybody.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Range.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He takes it in. Giannis takes it down.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim up.
Inside for Durant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The drive by Giannis. Left to play in the first quarter. Now, Antetokounmpo, pocket 4, into the lane. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Count it.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start after that.
Count it. Good.
Inside, outside, will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball. Outside, KD. That's it go from deep. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 9. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
Some confusion there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
Here's Giannis, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle goes, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
How about Lopez inside showing some smooth, fluid moves?
And here we're seeing teams turn away from the slower setting forward. Lopez is still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
And there's the defensive free second ball. The Bucks getting their 5th free throw of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
The versatility Middleton offers up is exceptional. A capable defender, a good scorer, an effective shooter. Those are the kind of switchblade players the coaches love.
And it's Giannis missing. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And more than not, we'll take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
They definitely have a hot hand from three-point range. All always nice to get off to a good start.
Driving the lane. And Antetokounmpo sends it in.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Here's Irving. That one falls his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Great job of screening.
Bro, he don't take Giannis out last season.
Take it to the rim.
Giannis out.
Giannis drives in. Well, wide open look here for Lopez. From outside off the mark. Outside for Griffin. The three-pointer, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Bryant with the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
And you go back, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
But can you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Bucks leading by 10. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Another shot. And it's good on the way. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points for the game.
Man, it's a lesson for the team.
You just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Wasted no time on that. He's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Remember when big men shooting threes were as Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here in the second quarter, we played a little over 2.5 minutes. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Griffin can't get it to go in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And an intentional foul right there. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be taken away. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to delayed as it was back in the 70s?
It's weird to even think that that's the case, but I think that the fans, they just feel more.
Damn, I can't make nothing.
Teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's going to feel like.
As you can see, you're right. Okay, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it.
I couldn't do shit.
With Hall of Famers Brad Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So the Bucks win the tip. Now Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. It's good. And he...
I know damn well that ain't what I think it is. Small version. We have to lead. Okay.
Drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And this last summer, Giannis Antetokounmpo signed an extension to remain in Milwaukee, Brett.
Yeah, and it seems like he doesn't really need the flash and glamour of the big markets. If anything, it's almost like it's a distraction to him. His focus will always be between the lines.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up there. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Pass to Tucker. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Irving. And he lays it in on the break.
That was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle.
Oh, hey, how about that? Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Durant with it. And he drives in. Count that one. Durant got 5.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
From the arc. And Lopez with the 3.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy will catch it.
Wow. That's no foul.
Foul the Bucks with it.
That's insane.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds it out and back on those. The 3, here's Harris. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I'm still stuck on that shit not being a foul. That's insane.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. That's on deep. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Lopez. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Outside Tucker. Here's Portis.
Drains the triple. An outstanding first quarter from the field.
A 3, here's Harris.
I like
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now the Bucks with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Portis. From behind the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Unbelievable.
No
Talk
foul.
about players who have transformed this league.
That's tough.
He's at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
Middleton from the
That's tough.
outside. And the Bucks
That's
hit again.
That shit happened again.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Durant, no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused with weird plays.
Yeah, like, I'm stuck on her. That's not a
I'm
foul.
just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Back to Portis. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Do something, let him shoot.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton from the outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 7. And an intentional foul right there.
In the VA, it's incredible. How often do you see a player come off of an MVP season and get even better? Last year, Giannis Antetokounmpo setting career highs in his rate of scoring, rebounds, and assists.
And the bucket is good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Nets. For the
Wow.
steal.
I didn't even do
By
that.
himself. Middleton outside. Drops in the 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Bucks on top, leading by 17. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
What's going on?
The
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Alec.
PJ Tucker at 6'5"
Yeah,
is more than willing to hold it down in center. He said, so what? It's basketball. I've done it my whole life. It doesn't matter. You ask me why I play so hard. I don't have a choice. That's what I've got to do. Period. Just holding it down no matter what.
Thank you, Alec. Arts outside. Giannis with the rebound. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Lopez. Three is up.
Oh my God, it's 3
One of the
niggas.
most legendary eras in Duke
serious?
basketball. Now, when you reflect
That
on
was
that
just
time,
bullshit,
what
bro. It's
stands
3
out?
people, bro.
Well, BA, those were great times indeed. And a few things I think stick out. First of all, it was when we really made Duke basketball what it is today, gave us the foundation of this long-term success. Also, of course,
When last time we made a
the bonds,
bucket,
the
bro?
brotherhood, the experience, the ups and the downs that we went through collectively, all of that together are the things that I like to look back on and really reflect upon during those years.
And then one falls for Antetokounmpo. So the Nets making a switch here. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And Harden with the slam.
And you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Milwaukee in total control. Middleton outside. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Middleton's got 12 points in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be...
Bro, this is insane. Like, who's making shots on my team, bro? 7 for
on the
17,
wrong side of a
bro.
run. And the defense gets
fucking
bailed out by the
17,
miss.
bro.
He usually converts that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Well, Kyrie Irving, the former top pick from that incredible basketball program at Duke University, he has grown as a player since he first came into the league, and he has become much smarter with his shots. He knows when to pick his spots out there on the court.
Here's Harden. He takes it in. An easy 2 on the layup. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working. His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. He'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Lets the 3 fly. And Tucker gets it to
Oh,
go.
man, all these shit's wide open.
Tucker's got
Man,
himself
this is
going
terrible
with a triple.
defense.
His first basket of the game. And with the shot selection of Irving, the last few seasons have been his most efficient as a player.
You know, BA, it seems like Kyrie figured out what works best for him. He's matured as a player and knows how to make the most.
Bro, what the fuck is he doing?
This is him distilling the best parts of his offensive arsenal.
Irving for 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Antetokounmpo inside. The layup off target. And the Nets with possession here.
Oh my God.
Durant's shot is off.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This is he has been completely bothered.
Bro, it's not even...
And almost 4 minutes.
He's wide open on these shots. That's what's pissing me off the most.
Antetokounmpo outside. Drives to the hoop. Nice D from Durant.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
10X from downtown.
When you give Kyrie a good look at the rim, it doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Well, this guy's flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
I need to know about that, bro.
And there's the drive. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, they cold.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, so. Another miss by Irving.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Right wing. Durant with a steal. Three-pointer. And Kyrie Irving.
God damn.
Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Gets 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
Bro, why would you do that layup?
By Antetokounmpo. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Bucks on top, opening up a huge gap. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's a lot of move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn.
He playmate? I don't know.
And here is Antetokounmpo. 20 points for him. Count it from distance. Lopez has got 9 points.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Brooklyn ball.
Many people believe that Kyrie Irving is the single best handle in the game. I don't know if he's the best, but I know he's elite, he's precise, he makes everything look easy.
Back to Middleton. There's the triple. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
One of the purest shooters in this game. Stopping Middleton has to be a focal point for your defense.
And Kyrie Irving with his great handle. It's not just for show. He legitimately opens up space with the moves, Doris.
Yeah, he does. Kyrie can create just enough of a window to get himself a shot in any circumstance. That's the reason this guy's such a threat to score. There isn't a defense that can keep Kyrie Irving from getting where he wants to go.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Portis. Beyond the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. 12 points for him.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Back to Middleton. And the 3 off target. And Brooklyn has possession. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got 11.
No defense right there for that shot from Irving. Released so quick, especially off the pass.
And Blake
I
Griffin
don't gave up at this point. I'm just playing through them.
That's foul number 2 for him. Ooh, Griffin with the steal.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Back backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Portis. And they come right back with their own
Yo, did this nigga miss?
And grab this league.
Like, I get it, he open, but chill out. Like, he ain't even that good of a player.
Those tough questions again for you. I mean, you got to look at LeBron James, his track record, his resume. He's had tremendous experiences in the regular season.
Illegal screen.
Closing out games and taking last shots. But with the younger generation, you see some players emerge in that category as well. I love Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker. I know I'm not answering your question because there's too many guys to choose from. But I think you could take any one of those four names and I'd be comfortable for a last second shot.
And remember, coffee is closer.
Exactly.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
It's just amazing how he's
turnaround
making
between
all
last
these
season and
shots.
this one. The original suggestions had training camp less than a month after the finals ended. That aroused some concern from the players' union, and the gap was widened, but not by much. Guys, no complaints here. It's time for NBA basketball.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Now the Nets with it. Dinwiddie outside. We've got 1:13 left.
That nigga pulled up.
Okay, let's try somebody else.
She top back, get into it, no handout. Sitting down, I'ma stand out. Big baller like a ram route. You had the world, but you ran out. Stand out, cause you his hands now. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And Barclays Center, the fans here in Brooklyn amped up for their Nets. And the tip, it's Brooklyn. And here's Harden. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
No. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been. That's good to hear. They just also have exposure and opportunity to be around. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players rather. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
And here's Porter. James Harden getting it to go from deep. He gets that one.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to KD. The Nets moving the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots a figure. On up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that is automatic. Durant, one of the better mid-range shooters in the game.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Irving. Harden outside. Harden with the triple. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient.
Marlon!
And for Jokic,
A slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And on our sideline, our reporter David Olin.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. He talked about the need to be tough with Gabe, physically and mentally. Coach said, we understand he's going to go on runs even against tight defense. We can't get down on ourselves or start forcing things at the other level as a result. We'll see if they can maintain that even keel throughout the game. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
And Blake Griffin, once again, an opportunity
What the fuck is what just happening?
a dangerous player when he skies up.
This game's so trash.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time.
Now here's Murray, following the miss by Griffin. Off on the layup. Brooklyn in by 3. Outside Durant.
Trash.
And there's the floor.
Just so trash.
And that's a whistle he did not want.
Just stand there and that nigga
Even out
running
of the
saves,
first
right?
quarter.
Niggas be playing so ridiculous.
107 up in the first quarter. Millsap in the corner. Misses a chance to tie it there. Here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Both teams deciding to
I know he
change
ain't just celebrate that 2K bullshit. I'm playing with one of these
There's 49
niggas.
seconds left in the first. Here's Dinwiddie. It's all in by the Nuggets. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock
To do so. That evens the score. Murray's got 5 now.
Now that's not bad form there. You don't have to tell Murray twice to let it fly from there with that much room.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the inside. It's rebounded by
What the
Dozier.
fuck was he thinking?
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the in one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Murray. Into the lane. And they pick up 2. He's got 7.
That's a tricky little move there as Murray found a little bit of space and then got that floater off.
At the end of 1, both teams put.
Well, let's go.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider what Denver's doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Well, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Back to Dinwiddie. And he drives in. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Great block from Millsap, sending that one back.
Hold with it. Picked up by Brown. That one goes in. Bulls got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and being pushed as those runners. How about battling through the impact there and then milling that basketball in?
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, you have everything on your mind.
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That is a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire. But
That's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning the championship.
Shit, fuck it. I'm gonna just run to the
Okay,
baseline.
let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Nigga probably broke his finger trying to
Since
press
the Nets
the.
acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Let's see how they do. David, thank you.
And the size of
Oh!
this problem for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive.
Good shot.
They bucket in no time at all.
How you play like that? That's so trash. You already got Brooklyn.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more
Like,
than
calm
willing
down,
to
bro.
take the open
Go ahead,
player
bro.
when he's got it.
Takes it off the glass.
Nigga's so trash. Go ahead. You want the ball that bad,
as
bro?
much as they could have hoped for.
God damn.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the setback
Bro, not that serious, bro.
is as good as it gets. And you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Now, here's Millsap. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit it at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another.
Outside quarter. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Barton. For 3.
The underrated part of Kevin Durant's game, his length and timing affecting shots.
From deep. Pass to KD.
I think it's so obvious, bro. Shoot the ball.
Outside. Porter with that block.
Oh,
As
shit.
he
Was
learns
just,
the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability
Oh, that's
to move
tough.
his feet.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader of unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. They're the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance.
Are you serious? 2K? Are you serious?
That kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
He had a clear lane.
I mean, talk about a brain drain.
1:53 left here in the second. Harden with the step.
Yeah,
Don't
just
get it
constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And foul on Jim Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game.
That really take him off there and square up.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's
You know what? I knew it.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And Griffin sends it back. Outside Durant. Pocket 6. A fader. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Jokic. Up and in from below block. Jokic just got 6.
And the inside game of Jokic continues to improve. A depth at using that big body, finding an angle, and taking advantage.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 18. On deep. 6 foot range from outside. Wow. Harden's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Brooklyn.
Why my game does that, bro? Like, it don't shoot.
Good, and the assist goes to
Jesus
Murray.
Christ. Passing up
He's got
shots.
Well, the confidence just keeps growing with Jokic and his shot. Pretty much ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
Harden right shot.
Oh, man. Love that. Listen to that. I love that. It's how you feel. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane.
And now they're starting to run it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray, no good.
That's tough.
And it's
In and out, dude.
for the Brooklyn Nets.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, but also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Back to Durant. 4 on the shot clock. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, with range extending out well beyond the
I can't do anything about that. He
knocking that one down.
Here's Murray. And Griffin sends it back. Here's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink them, and I'm faulted for it. The results.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. If you look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Then we
And if you're throwing up your starting five for team irrational confidence,
he should.
This guy is fearless.
Now, here is Harden. 26 points for him. Murray, outside Irving. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
It's a leaky leak. South Bible.
Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Murray, no luck. And Murray, we know, can be streaky great. Still mid 30% for his career in three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce, in his face, and he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
He's 6'9". We don't jump,
and then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
Cut! Oh my God, we don't freaking cut. Thank you, just go to the basket. What you doing?
And the foul called on Paul Millsap.
He didn't move for the quarter.
Foul of the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now it's Harden.
I'll tell him he one of them niggas that just keep eating everything.
Shot clock at 6.
Bro,
the Nuggets trail by 9. And Porter, here we go. Outside for Millsap. A three-pointer, no good. Now Irving. Shot by Harden, wide open. Misses the three. Porter looking it over.
One more time. Thank you.
And Millsap hits from deep.
Jesus Christ.
Millsap's got 5. We hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense meets good defense. Being defensive-minded player yourself, you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you can hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You can go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount.
All right. This is my last game.
Look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently. That's still one area that they're consistent in. Is their defensive approach.
Butler leading by 6. Durant in the corner. Lead away. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. 1:53 left to play here in the third. It's it up for Jordan. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a free play. It's going to be on Jokic.
I love the attitude there of Jordan staying with the shot despite being grabbed.
He could just dunk all on you.
Well, that is trailed by 9. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Jokic. And here's Horton from outside. Back to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. Jokic with the bucket.
A little bit of hustle, a little bit of energy. Jokic right now pounding the offensive glass and not quitting on these possessions.
And with what we saw in the bubble, Murray has clearly elevated his game. Showed that he can be a number 1 option on offense. I mean, his output was an incredible part of that run for the Nuggets.
And the Nuggets making a change here. You know, Greg, the further we went into the playoffs, the more Jamal Murray looked like a star.
I mean, Kevin, big shots in clutch situations, long, heavy minutes, but, never with a truly heroic performance. Coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
PlayStation.
Denver calls timeout. .14 left in the third. That's to Millsap. Porter in the corner.
First
steal.
Throw it out, man.
He's picked up by Millsap. KD draws the double. He's looking for Jordan and finds him.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 11-point game. Good shot there, and it's off target. I'll take it there. Sets it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass.
And that one's good. Barton.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Dinwiddie outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Durant. Fader on the way. Gets it alive. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 9. And so it's Brooklyn enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
You gotta come
And
out
we'll see
hard.
if it
39-51.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if it can come back in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Nets leading by 12. With it. Deep 3-point range. No good that time. And it's Denver the other way. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Murray. The kick out to Barton.
Oh my God.
And here's Jokic. Over Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Jokic carrying that standard for a superstar big man. For your money, though, Bones, is he the best true center in the game?
I don't think he's a true center in the sense, GA, that you can't really go down to the post and have him create his own offense by scoring the basketball. Of course, he's going to create plays for his teammates. I still think AD
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Let's it go with the 3. Porter pulls it in.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting rip. He's not the guy that you want to give a
Somebody just got to score. That's really it. He ain't really got nobody scoring.
There's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
Shot by Gordon, wide open.
Thank you.
That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous laps there defensively.
Gordon outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded.
God damn, that's tough. Like, you can't even do nothing about that. That's just 2K. Like you just can't do nothing about that. That's just 2K cheating.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Good on the shot.
It's okay, just cheat.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing.
Like,
Not over yet, though.
He got 3.
Here is Harden. Jokic with the steal.
They would have called charge out of quick. Just how bullshit that would have been.
And Jokic wide open and shoots. Oh.
That's tough, bro. That's Jokic, bro. That is so cheat shit, bro.
And then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. That's unfortunate.
And Griffin stays with it.
Yeah, offensive rebounds are about effort, and Blake Griffin showing it there.
Bro, are you serious? Oh my God, are you serious? like 6 for 13. Like, who made the shots, bro? Like, who really made shots? Like, what? Bro, are you, like, wide open shots. Wide open shots. Wide open shots.
Bad decision on a night full of those, and shot selection
Wide open
is
shots.
questionable at best.
Here's Porter. Defensive rebound. Outside for Murray. And someone might find him. Here Wall. Needs a running play.
Now niggas just showing up.
And so just roll.
Oh, bro. The trash nigga think he good, though.
Hey, you really ain't good, guys. Right? Thanks for building.
In this
Ah,
case, it
man.
was the
That's how you know niggas don't really get double. They do shit like
and
this.
earned him the W.
For one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, he was a
Thank you. That's all I needed. That's the I can't make a bucket. I can't do nothing about that. Nobody make bucket.
I see it now. I'm from an era where boy know it never had no favorite rap. Get this money by great chicks and fly clothes that'll put you on the map. Nowadays full cap, so I keep it running like a tap. Keep it coming, I don't laugh. Went through hundreds of money and stacking stacks. Hard part in this just in a burning trap. Don't believe everything you hear, that ain't no facts. Roll the dice and turn it fast. Look at
We've got the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Brad Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Lakers win the tip. And James puts up a deep three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
As two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
Oh, wow. Back in my early years in Detroit, going against Glenn Robinson. Of course, the Chicago Bulls, the whole Chicago-Detroit rivalry that existed. Later on in Phoenix, of course, you had the San Antonio Spurs with Tim Duncan, the Los Angeles Lakers with the late Kobe Bryant. Just some fun rivalries. Those were games, whether at home or on the road, that you really got up for as a team and as an individual.
God.
Outside Murray. Shoots over Schroeder. Murray's shot is good.
And you know, this is something Jokic does extremely
Like,
well.
I mean,
He excels at finding the open man with quality passes.
It's James with the drive. And slam dunk by James.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night. You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Really?
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Oh, yeah. The three, James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now. And think about this, BA. You look at the pressure and hype surrounding LeBron James during his entire career. And he's lived up to it at every step of the way. One of the best, if not the best, since his rookie year until now.
And they're able to recover. 6 to shoot. James with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Shot's good by James.
You know, because James is such a consistent, confident shooter from the mid-range, you just can't afford to let him get comfortable.
Good shot. I ain't even.
So, Grant, when we talk about LeBron, and you're talking about him to a non-basketball fan, how would you describe it? What makes him so good?
Well, BA, you have to start off by saying that nobody's as strong and fast as LeBron. I mean, he has the skills you need at an elite level. He is a complete package in every sense of the word. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Yeah, their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Murray. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backward violation. So both teams making some changes here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's James. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Dozier can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Kuzma. Shot from the wing. The shot's good on the assist by James.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost. Everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact. No question about it.
Yeah.
No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Matthews. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against someone.
Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful. You know, when he's got the position he wants inside, he's committed to throwing it down. And Millsap, he's got a nice vertical on him, too.
The Lakers with another miss. That'll count! Oh, it would have tied it had it fallen, but it is offline. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Lakers on top. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go. Well, player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Count it.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Here's Morris. Knocks down the long James.
Morris is at 5 points now in the quarter. You know, the second period has been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Caruso. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Boy, really solid pass for his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
It's no secret that Andre Drummond was very unhappy with the trade last season to Detroit. He said, quote, "If there's one thing I learned about the NBA, there's no friends, only loyalty." But now, with a fresh start, and it would appear something's improved, we'll see what he has in store.
Yeah, still more story to write, Allie. Thanks. Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets. Here's Morris. Off target with the 3. So it's the Lakers now. Driving to the basket. Caruso misses. The Nuggets trail. Now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Davis. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Well, last season, Frank, Schroeder really improved his poise. He took his time. It paid off.
Yeah, Bia, it led to better shots and, of course, better accuracy. And you can see the confidence his coach had in letting Schroeder do his thing. That's a player who's earning his coach's trust.
Now here's Porter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Porter's got his second bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
Here's Horton Tucker. Well, he hasn't scored yet. I'm sure that'll change. Here's Drummond. It's deflected. He's able to get it back. Here's Rivers. On the wing, Porter. And he lays it up and in. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, it's a real threat from mid-range.
The Lakers with the ball. Following the score by Denver. Here's Porter. 3-pointer, no good. A minute 6 left in the first half. Left side, Davis. Shoots over Millsap. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Paul Millsap.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Now here's Murray. Here he goes. Oh, hey, how about
Big time right there. Big time. No answer from Murray from the defense so far. Absolutely ferocious at taking it inside.
Here's James. It's a 3-point game. Shot's good by Schroeder.
His 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope is going from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Murray from outside. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there? You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Davis. 11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Murray for 3. Here's Jokic outside. Drills it from deep. Jokic has got 9.
Jokic is really good in his pick and pop situation. He loves it, and he executes it very well.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Lakers on top, up 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go.
You know, every season LeBron James, he adds another year just like we all do, and everybody else in the league does. But it seems like his play has yet to fall off, which is absolutely remarkable. To me, he's the embodiment of the 21st century big-time NBAer, but also the founder of youth.
Sends it home from
I was gonna be the last one too, because I don't think I made one.
Got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's James.
Goodness, that was what a nasty finish. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Mike Grant, there are plenty of great ISO players in the league. Who tops that list for you?
There's some incredible players in isolation in this league. Obviously, Kevin Durant, back from injury. Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray have emerged. But the guy for me is none other than the beard, James Harden. Just incredible in isolation. So difficult to defend one-on-one. And he's the type of player that you need to be able to go get you a basket in a close game. James Harden, the best in isolation. LeBron James can beat you from anywhere on the floor, inside mid-range, or from deep.
And he drops in the layup. Give him 8 points now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response. Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Davis.
No! Oh, that's tough.
That's the line to shoot there.
You know, you look at Anthony Davis, you watch him play, he just does so much good stuff on the floor. Scores the ball inside and outside and defend at the rim or on the perimeter. He really is the complete package.
Davis, as you said, it's the scoring, so the defense.
No question about that, BA. I mean, it's rare to see a player that's so complete at his age. He's still really young as a basketball player. Easily one of the top 5 guys in the league, and I think he's got an MVP in his future, too.
Free throw, no good.
Well, you combine Murray's willingness to run around and continue to hunt his shot coming off screens, and it's a natural, comfortable fit alongside the passing wisdom of Jokic.
Double team on James. Back to Davis. 3 on the clock. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Davis has got 12.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
And you know, Murray can also operate as the primary ball handler. So Clark, on a different team where the ball runs through him, you think he is better or worse?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, I think he probably will put up bigger numbers, but I don't know if that'll be conducive to efficient and winning basketball. I think his game is well suited to this side.
The Nuggets trail. Murray from outside. And the three-pointer goes. 13 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, Jamal Murray's so good at rocking his defender to sleep as he's setting up that pull-up jumper.
Now, here is James. He's got 19. High post Harold. And here's Schroeder outside. Martin pulls it in. Pass to Murray. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. Quality game for him so far.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
The ball's not loose. And stolen by Jokic. He's got it going on. That was 7 for 10.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
James, that's good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence. Yeah, I think confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, stacking up threes the way he is, he's doing all this work from behind you. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
It just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for us.
And you know Harold wants to jam it. No layups here. He loves flushing it home. Launches it. Jokic up top. 9 points in the game. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Jamal Murray is what we call a professional scorer. A hired gun. This guy can torch because of that shot.
James outside. Throws it up high. And finished off by Davis.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. And here's Murray. The offensive rebound. Jokic. Another shot. Some solid defense from James.
Might like a duo over there. Quality look inside.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. And it's a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Matthews. Clock at 6. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, happy, it still has no effect on him. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
James double team. Drives to the hoop. Back to Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long.
Oh my God, that's so tough.
Now the Lakers moving it up.
He had a whole lane. Gotta stop. Gotta fucking stop, bro.
Tell you what, even though he's going to hold it down, James still a force in transition.
Here's Morris. And then on the layup.
They're going at it on offense. Either team backing down. Hey, defense is taking the back part, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
James double team. Here's Kuzma. That falls. Nice speed that time from James. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there. Great baskets resulting from assists and playing as one unit out there.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift. Good timing. They needed that one.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's James. Here's Drummond. Great D that time from Jokic. And here's Denver. They trail by 6. The steal.
That's tough. He moves so fast as soon as I pass the ball.
Kuzma outside.
I lost.
Pass to James. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And an intentional foul right there. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Porter. Rebounded by LeBron. There's the drive. And it's James with the jam.
You know, 6'8", the ball skills that James has, he manages it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
It's good. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
It's James on the wing. Drummond with the screen. Pass to Davis. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player. And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
James double team. Outside Schroeder. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, I ain't gonna leave. They give up a big triple. And as soon as they smash that ball, the air just went right out of the building. I want to tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate,
it doesn't make it easy to...
God damn, can I win a fucking game? I think I lost like 3 in a row. Jesus Christ. Now I'm talking shit to my dog, so you can't lose that many in a row.
Here, the 76ers decided to talk it over.
Yeah, you know, nobody really considers Tobias Harris as an elite defender, but by all accounts, he's an above-average one. Losing teams know that he's one of the best defenders on their team.
Oh, try watching.
And the 76ers with possession. They grant a 6'11" wingspan for Tobias Harris. That's a big bonus for him on defense.
Well, it really is. I mean, you combine that with Harris's level of quickness, and you can see the effect he has. And most people gloss over his defense with the eye test. But all the numbers say that he's very much a positive on that end of the floor.
Nice shot by Simmons.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start giving up high percentage looks. That doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Simmons. Griffin pulls down the board. Outside Harden. Outside Irving. No good on the three. Here's Simmons. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair of five.
The officials were right on top of that.
That one's off. And the Nets making a change here. And he's He's good on the second. Here's Harden. From downtown, Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now the 76ers with it.
What the fuck was that? Did he just cherry pick with
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer, at vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
This nigga really was the first play of the game. Just cherry pick.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Simmons. And the layup is good off the glass. Simmons has got 7 points in the game.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Harden misses.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Irving. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside and capitalize from.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Brooklyn trailing. Well, the length and lateral quickness of Kevin Durant, it's what makes him an impactful player on both ends of the court.
And what I love about him, BA, is that Durant can defend in the paint and on the perimeter equally as well. He also has great timing when challenging shots. And lately, he has received more credit for his defense, but you feel like he's still slipping just a little bit. And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Back to Curry. Here's Simmons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Not really.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter here.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Embiid's shot is good. Already 5 lead changes here.
It speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
It's tough. I tried to hit it, Ben Simmons.
Sixers leading. Harris on the wing. Offline with a 3. A minute 9 left in the first quarter here. Back to Jordan. And Embiid with the block. Here's Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris. Just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man. Oh, big finish! Did you see that? Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Harden. 7 points in the game. Sinks it from distance. Harden's got 10 points.
And that's just precision personified from Harden beyond the arc. I mean, he looks so comfortable shooting them out there.
Count it.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Durant for 3. The rebound by Embiid.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Hill. To the paint. Embiid with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Sixers on top, up 7, and will return shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Okay, Grant, in 1999, you joined Will Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor as the only players to have led their team to points, rebounds, and assists more than once. Talk about what it feels like to be mentioned with those guys.
Wow. Yeah, I really didn't know that. Thank you for telling me. That is rarefied air to be in the same category and mentioned in the same breath as the great Will Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor. I tell you, it humbles you.
Oh my God, in and out?
I just felt like
Yo, they just bucket right now, bro.
My team become a championship.
That's tough.
And to look
I
back
can't even
on
get
that
mad at
20
that. That's
years
tough.
later, and to know that from an individual standpoint, I was producing alongside some of the greats that ever played the game. And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Bottom line, 4 boards, 4
4 for 9, 1 for 4, 1 for 4.
possessions. That's how you build a lead.
I thought I wasn't shooting the niggas. They just not making it.
Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
Fires from deep. And it's Irving missing.
God damn.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
God damn. 7 for 22, bro. We made it. 7 for
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Sixers are showing belief in their star duos, Benson and Joel Embiid, but at the same time, it's been a revolving door for the surrounding pieces. J.J. Redick, Robert Covington, Jimmy Butler, they've all come and gone. Guys, for their star talent to translate in the playoffs, perhaps continuity would help.
Agreed. Thanks, Allie. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And there's a 3-second violation. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 15-point game. It's Durant with a drive. Stop it in there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity, a 3-point play. That's on Joel Embiid.
Boy, we think of Kevin Durant as one of the great scorers in the history of the game, and at the center of that conversation is his shot. This guy is one of the best shooters to ever do it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Harrison's shot is good.
I had no hope for that shot. Like, none. None.
Understands others have got to come along with him.
Harris outside. Back to Curry. Down low. And he was camped in the lane, though. He gets a 3-second call. You know, KD produces a lot of highlight scores, but sometimes his shot and his shooting ability goes unrecognized.
I agree. I mean, Kevin Durant is always very high. Field goal percentage on the floor and the three-point line. It's more
That's it. Just make the fucking jumpers.
offenses, meaning there's something up. This guy is absolutely incredible.
Driving inside. The kick out, Curry. Let's go with a three. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 11 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And the shot goes in.
And just so good, Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
Pass to Curry. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good luck on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Oh,
the three from Curry. Another three for
Curry going
Philadelphia.
retarded right now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Irving. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Harris.
Well, guys, you see it so often. Kyrie Irving's speed makes him easy to foul. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The kick out, Curry.
Bro,
this one for 3.
This is getting ridiculous.
Brooklyn with the board.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the free throw more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
And it's followed by Irving. The three. The shot off that time. And Philadelphia the other way now.
That's so
the shot is put up by Curry. Curry's got 19.
It's on display that scoring comes naturally to Seth Curry. If he gets a couple of buckets, boy, that zone is starting to feel pretty hot.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
On the wing, Curry. There's the triple. And it's Jordan with the rebound. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dinwiddie.
Nope.
Takes it inside.
That's tough.
Good D by Harris. On the wing, Curry. The layup misses. Now here's Irving.
This thing goes to the fucking left, bro.
Shot misses. And so that brings the first half to a close. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Sixers leading. Right side Curry. Fires for 3. Off the mark. He's 6 miss in 13 tries. Typically, around half of Curry's shots are from 3. He's really a threat from anywhere on the floor, Greg.
Yeah, great point, B.A. He has a tremendous mid-range game. And we saw that from him back in college. He's really improved his shot off the dribble, too. And what you love is the confidence. This is a guy who believes everything he puts up is going in. And you know what? If I were him, I would too.
Outside Irving. Shoots from the elbow.
Bro, what the fuck? Yo!
A rebound by Simmons.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Curry. It's good. And a beautiful setup.
Yo, what's going on? We can't score.
Curry's got 21.
No hesitation from Seth Curry on the catch and shoot. You can see the confidence.
God damn.
Well, the problem
41%, bro. 14 for 34, bro.
is they haven't
Compared to this dude, it's like, bro, what's going on?
Right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's Simmons. Kick out Curry.
Oh my God, Curry.
That's a 3 fly. Connex from downtown.
It's Kyrie's fault, bro. He not playing no fucking defense.
That's It's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
It's a very quick response from D by Joe Harris. We love it.
And the ball out of play, the Mets will have it. And the 76ers making a change here. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. The drive by Harden. And Harden with the slams.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. The contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. And in on the layup. Embiid got 7 points.
Brandon, you have an excellent mid-range jumper. Who right now stands out in that area? Wow. But, you know, in this era of the three-point ball, there's still some players that excel in the mid-range. And it just so happens they're elite all-star talent players. You know, I think of Kevin Durant, Chris Paul is another. Jimmy Butler excels in the mid-range.